From a little robot that drags your curtains open at sunrise to a device that watches your water pipes all day and slams the main valve shut before your house floods, the smart home gear actually worth owning is stuff you've never even seen on a shelf. So today I'm showing you 10 smart gadgets that quietly do the job, save you real money, and that almost nobody knows exist. And I've put the links to all of them in the description below with the best deals and discounts I could find. Number 10 is the SwitchBot Curtain 3, and this one gets you the first time you see it, because you already own everything it needs. It's a little motor that clamps straight onto the curtain rail you've already got, so you're not ripping anything out or buying new curtains. Set a time in the app, and every morning it quietly pulls your curtains open, so you wake up gently to the warm rays of the sun instead of the dreaded phone alarm. The battery lasts months, and there's a solar strip you can add, so you basically never charge it. The thing I don't really like is that you can see the motor sitting on the rail. I wish it were more invisible, and if you want it opening on a voice command while you're away, you'll need the SwitchBot hub, another $36. But for $60, waking up to your curtains opening on their own is a small luxury that makes you feel way more posh than the average guy. But the next one is the one your whole family will fight over. Number 9 is a trash can, and I know how that sounds, but trust me, this is the one you'll end up loving more than anything else on the list. It's the simplehuman voice and motion can. Wave your hand near it and the lid opens. Or when your hands are full of raw chicken dripping everywhere, you just say, "Open can."
Open can.
And it opens without you touching a thing. The sensor's the good part because it's wide enough to open on the first try from any angle instead of you waving at it like you're flagging down a taxi.
Is that why you had your license suspended 9 times for speeding?
But no accidents?
There's a slot inside that stores your bags, so a fresh one's always right there, and a pod under the lid that kills trash smell for about 6 weeks. Yes, it's expensive for a bin, and it only takes simplehuman's own liners, so that's a small cost that keeps coming back forever. If a plain wave to open can is all you want, you can grab one for $50 and save your money. But if voice control and a sensor that actually works sound worth it, this is the one to get. Now, a quick note before you kit out your home with any of this. It all looks great in the reviews, and you risk taking the plunge, only to find out half the gear stops working 6 months later, and there's no way to get support because the brand abandoned it. That's why I put together a free cheat sheet so you don't waste your money buying the wrong thing. Click the first link in the description. It costs you nothing. Number 8 is the Flic Smart button, and this is one you don't get until you live with it. It's a little button you stick anywhere, next to your bed, by the front door, on the arm of the couch, and one press fires off a whole chain of stuff at once. One tap by the bed turns off every light in the house, drops the thermostat, and locks up, all from a button the size of a coin. The clever bit is one button does 3 jobs, because a single press, a double press, and a long hold can each trigger something different. The battery's a coin cell that lasts around 3 years, and it plays nice with Alexa, HomeKit, and Matter, so it's not locked to one brand. The catch is it leans on Bluetooth range, so stick one at the far end of the house and it can get flaky, and it takes a bit of patience to set up your presses right. Once it's dialed in though, your family starts using it without even thinking. Number 7 is the cheapest thing on this list, and it might save you the most. It's the Kasa energy monitoring plug. Plug it into the wall, plug any appliance into it, and the app shows you the exact wattage that thing's pulling right now, plus what it's costing you a month. This is how you catch the appliance that's quietly robbing you. Plug one into your old chest freezer in the garage, and you might find it pulling power non-stop because it's dying. Or a space heater costing way more than you thought, and you cut $20 a month once you know. Readings are accurate to within a % or 2 of a proper meter. There's no hub needed, and setup takes about 2 minutes. The catch is minor. Buying one at a time costs more per plug than a 4-pack, but for $15 to find out exactly what's draining your bill, this is a no-brainer. But this next one is the one I'd actually fight to keep. Number 6 is a security camera, and you've seen 100 of those. So here's why this one earns its spot. It's the Tapo solar cam, and the whole point is what it saves you. A solar panel on top keeps it charged off daylight, so there are no wires to run, and it records to a micro SD card inside the camera, so there's no monthly fee holding your footage hostage behind a subscription. That subscription part matters because most big camera brands sell you the hardware cheap and then charge you every month just to see your own recordings. It's weatherproof, it does night vision, and once it's up, you forget about it. The catch is solar charging needs real daylight, so a camera stuck on a shady north wall will lean on you to top it up now and then. And local recording means if someone walks off with the camera, your footage goes with it. But for a no subscription outdoor camera, this is the one I'd put up. The next gadget almost is the one nobody knows exists, and it saves you from the most expensive disaster in this whole video. But before that, if you enjoyed the video so far, hit like and give it a hype to help other homeowners save money and keep them from buying junk. Number 5 is the Moen Flow, and it installs on your main water line and watches every drop moving through your pipes all day, every day. When it senses a leak, it sends you a text and it automatically closes the main valve and shuts your water off before a burst pipe turns your living room into a swimming pool. A burst pipe or a slow hidden leak is one of the most common ways a home gets wrecked, and the average repair runs around $12,500. Moen says 60% of people who install one get flagged for a leak they had no idea about within the first month, and a lot of insurers will knock money off your premium for having one. The truth is, it's the priciest gadget on the list, and it's not a simple job to install. It goes on your main line, so you'll want a plumber to fit it, plus a power outlet nearby. But if you own your home, this is cheap insurance against a 5-figure nightmare. But the next one is dangerous in a way you can't even see. Number 4 is a small box that explains why you feel foggy and tired in your own house and you can't see or smell the reason. It's the GoveeLife CO2 monitor, and it tracks the carbon dioxide building up in a room. When the whole family's home with the windows shut, especially in a bedroom or a home office, that number climbs, and once it gets high, it makes you groggy, gives you headaches, and wrecks your focus, which you probably blame on just being tired. It shows you the number in real time on the Wi-Fi app, so you finally see when a room needs air, and the fix is usually just cracking a window for a few minutes. It costs about $50, and it's a gadget I would put in all my rooms. Number 3 is the SwitchBot Bot, a tiny box with a little arm that physically presses a button or flips a switch for you. Stick it next to any switch or dumb appliance you can't make smart, and now your phone or your voice can press it, which is the cheapest way to make an old thing behave like a new one. Think of the coffee machine with a plain power button, or the old appliance that'll never be a smart appliance. For $30, the bot just presses the thing for you, and it works where a smart plug can't because some gear needs an actual button push to turn on. The catch is the same as the curtain robot. If you want voice or to trigger it while you're away, you'll need the SwitchBot hub for another $36. On its own though, it's a clever fix for the one stubborn thing in your house that refuses to get smart. Number 2 actually pays you back, the ecobee Smart Thermostat Premium. The reason to get this over a cheaper thermostat is geofencing, which just means it uses your phone's location to know when the house is empty. So it stops heating and cooling rooms nobody's in, then warms the place back up before you walk in the door. It comes with a room sensor in the box, so instead of only reading the temperature at the hallway wall, it keeps the room you're actually sitting in comfortable. It's got Matter support, so it works with pretty much everything, and if your house is older and doesn't have the extra wire these usually need, ecobee throws in the little adapter kit to get around that. The catch is extra room sensors run about $80 each to cover the whole house. What? And the app throws a lot of settings at you on day one. But this is the rare gadget that shows up as a lower bill within a couple of seasons. And the last one might save you the most water you've ever wasted without knowing. Number 1 is the Smart Sprinkler Controller by Rachio. It replaces that old dial timer box in your garage, the one that happily runs your sprinklers in the middle of a rainstorm because it has no idea it's raining. Rachio pulls local weather and skips watering when rain, wind, or a freeze is coming, so you stop paying to water your lawn while it's already pouring. Most homes with sprinklers overwater by about half, and independent testing clocked Rachio cutting water use by around 40%, which for a typical yard is real money back every season, with no subscription to use it. It installs in about half an hour with no special tools and works with almost any existing system. The catch is, it's built for indoor mounting like a garage, so if your controller lives outside on an exterior wall, you'll need a weatherproof cover for about $40. But for anyone with a sprinkler system, this pays for itself in a season or two, and you never think about it again. Those are the 10 almost nobody knows about, but there's a shorter list that matters more. The Gadget smart home owners refuse to give up even years later. It's on screen right now, so go watch it next.